Hi guys, I'm back with another video for all you HBARians out there. Today I'm going to be covering some major news. Please consider doing me a favor and hitting that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So as usual, the first things first, I'm going to go over a little bit of what HBAR is for those of you guys that don't know. So HBAR is currently trading at a price point of just over 5 cents. It has a market cap of about 1.7 billion, and according to CoinMarketCap, it's ranked 32nd among all cryptocurrencies. It has a max supply of 50 billion and a circulating supply of 32.5 billion. That's about 65% in circulation. And HBAR reached its all-time high back in the 2021 bull market of 57 cents. It's currently down 90% since then. And I do also want to point out that HBAR is also only up 435% from its all-time low. There are a lot of projects out there that are up thousands and thousands of percent, which means that HBAR could be in a great accumulation zone if you believe in this project long term. If you guys are looking to buy HBAR, it's on most of the centralized exchanges: Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, etc. Now, Hedera is the most used, sustainable, enterprise-grade public network for the decentralized economy that allows individuals and businesses to create powerful decentralized applications. And if you're going to take anything away from that, take away the enterprise grade. A lot of layer ones these days are just built to garner a little bit of hype and built for retail investors. Hedera is enterprise grade. They are built for large institutions, large corporations. They are built to handle billions of transactions a day, which I'll get into a little bit later on, but that is a big reason I believe HBAR will be extremely successful later on. Now, the major thing that separates Hedera is that it runs on the Hashgraph consensus mechanism. Most layer ones run on blockchain, which Hashgraph is a newer technology that was created in 2016 to have faster transaction speeds and higher throughputs. And I do also want to point out that Hedera Hashgraph is one of 8 cryptocurrencies that are rumored to be ISO 20022 compliant, which is huge because this allows them to integrate within the entire financial sector, working alongside central banks with cross-border payments, which naturally will give them a lot more credibility than most projects. And the founder of Hedera Hashgraph is Dr. Lehman Barrett, who I personally think is one of the smartest people in the crypto space, as he's already looking into quantum computing and how HBAR plans to protect against it. If you're looking to invest in HBAR, I recommend doing a little more research into him. Now, when you go to Hedera Hashgraph's website, powering native Web3 ecosystems and institutional applications for the next generation of the web. And as I always discuss, I love that they're in Web3. I think the Web3 narrative will be huge in the next bull run. And they also have almost 3.1 million mainnet accounts created, 112 million transactions in just the last 24 hours, coupled with a 5.64 second consensus finality. And to put things into perspective, Bitcoin could take up to 2 hours to be 99.976% sure that the transaction will not get reversed. Hedera Hashgraph is 100% certain at 5.64 seconds, much faster. And they also have an average transaction cost of only a tenth of a penny. And then in my opinion, the number one reason Hedera gets so much hype is because of their governing council. They have connections to DBS, Dell Technologies, Google, IBM, FIS, LG, Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank, UCL. And yes, there are people out there that will claim that the governing council is not that important. But the reality is there are a lot of very large companies that see the value in Hedera. And as I discussed earlier, they're enterprise grade. They're built for large institutions, large corporations. They are built to have a lot of money running through them, which is very exciting to see from an investment standpoint. And I do also want to point out a project that is in their ecosystem, Saucer Swap. In my opinion, this is one of the most exciting upcoming dexes. And I think in the future, it could absolutely be something that competes with Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, a lot of these other major decentralized exchanges. And now I want to give an update in every HBAR video I do. As of right now, HBAR has over 16.4 billion total transactions. That is incredible. My last HBAR video I made less than a week ago, they were at 15.7 billion. That's almost 700 million in 5 days. And now the first major piece of news that I want to go over: Hyundai Motor and Kia introduced CO2 emission monitoring system built on the Hedera network. And this is just the beginning. So basically, it's an AI-enabled blockchain-based supplier CO2 emission monitoring system to manage the carbon emissions of business partners utilizing the energy-efficient, highly scalable Hedera network. Reducing carbon emissions is a critical step toward mitigating the impacts of climate change. And in order to succeed, this sustainability data needs to be measured, verified, and reported with accuracy and transparency. And I understand some of you guys out there don't necessarily believe in climate change, and some of you guys completely believe in climate change. Regardless, the narrative is very real. As you guys see, Bitcoin gets scrutinized constantly for being harmful to the environment. If HBAR is a green layer 1 and is friendly to the environment, naturally that is a positive narrative that will get pushed during the next bull run. And now when you look at Hedera's Twitter, they have 301,000 followers. And next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, join us as we will welcome speakers from Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank Group, Group, and Swirlds Labs for a free virtual event covering the recently announced successful stablecoin remittance POC pilot built on Hedera. So you may want to check that out if you're interested in learning about the stablecoins. And now this next news is also huge. We're excited to announce that Fresh Supply has integrated Hedera into its Continuity API. This connects Hedera to banks, the Mastercard network, and soon the Mastercard payment getaway services, and other forthcoming Mastercard Web3 and digital asset products. In my opinion, we really are not that far away from mainstream adoption of Hedera Hashgraph. They are growing at such a rapid pace. And now I also want to illustrate how much potential Hedera has next bull run. So this is a snapshot of November 14th of 2021. This is the closest you'll get to Bitcoin being at its all-time high of 69,000. But as you guys can see right here, Bitcoin is 65,400, and Hedera is all the way down here ranked 34th among all cryptocurrencies at a market cap of only 6.5 billion, a price of 43 cents. Now let's just look at some of these coins that are above them. FTX token, which we know what happened to that. Bitcoin Cash, Wrapped Bitcoin, Litecoin, Terra Luna, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. And then when you look at some of the market caps, Terra Luna 22.9 billion, which I do understand Terra Luna was a very exciting project, but Shiba Inu 29 billion market cap, Dogecoin 34 billion market cap, Polkadot 45 billion market cap, XRP 56 billion, Cardano 67 billion, Solana 72 billion. Personally, I think Hedera can compete with any of these layer 1 projects, and especially can compete with the meme coins, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Now let's play around with some numbers here and let's find out how high HBAR could go if it reached the price point of any of these projects. So if it reached the market cap of Shiba Inu at its all-time high, it'd be trading at a price point of $1.27, and that'd be a 23.5x. And Shiba's all-time market cap high was 41 billion as a meme coin. And now if Hedera Hashgraph were to reach the market cap of Polkadot at its all-time high, it'd be trading at $1.74, and that'd be a 32x, which Polkadot's all-time market cap high was 56 billion. Now this might be a little rich for some of you guys, but if it reached the all-time market cap of Cardano, it'd be trading at a price point of $2.92. That'd be a 54x. And Cardano's all-time market cap was 95 billion. Now I'm not saying it's a guarantee that HBAR reaches any of these levels. However, I just want to showcase what it is actually capable of. And you guys see how fast HBAR is actually growing. I don't see any reason it can't be a top 5 layer 1 project. But these price predictions are just for educational purposes. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. And now for the final part of this video, we'll get into a little bit of technical analysis. So when you look at HBAR on the weekly time frame, not much has changed since the last video I made. It's still kind of trading in a little bit of a falling wedge, and falling wedges break up 68% of the time. The measured move would take you to a little bit over 10 cents. Now the stochastics are getting a little bit high, but that's not the end of the world. I have seen very explosive moves come from overbought stochastics. And then the RSI is still very oversold. And then if you pull a Fibonacci, HBAR is currently trading beneath the golden pocket, which typically is a very good accumulation zone if you believe in a project long term. But keep in mind, HBAR and most other projects right now are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. Now, if you look at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, similar to HBAR, not much has changed. The stochastics were oversold and are starting to push up, and the RSI is a bit high, but that's not the end of the world. Now, there is some very bullish signs in Bitcoin's weekly time frame. If you look closely, the 21-day just recently crossed the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross. Typically, that signals that an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin. However, in some of my previous videos, I warned that price action was trading a little bit away from the 21-day moving average. Typically, what you'll see happen is price action will come down and touch the 21-day moving average and bounce off of it as support. That is pretty much exactly what has happened. And now price action is potentially trading in a bull flag, which break up 68% of the time. And the measured move would take you up to about 35,500. Now again, measured moves do not always play out. And keep in mind, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So all of a sudden, if it comes out that the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF gets accepted, that could skyrocket the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it comes out that the XRP case gets reversed, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just realize anything can happen in crypto. You can think the entire crypto market is extremely bearish, and then one bullish catalyst comes out and bam, the crypto market is gone. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how do you guys feel about Hedera Hashgraph? Please consider doing me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
I'm hitting the ground running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand, and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome,